It's me, Miss Ashling, and I'm in the dark. Hang on a second. There we go. Ooh, it's a little bright. It's a little bright. It's all bright. Hello, hello, hello. Hello all. Hola mi gente. ¿Cómo está, Kenna? It's me, Miss Ashling, and you 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 are most welcome here at my channel. Welcome to Friday's live stream. It is very hot in New York City. I have an assortment of triggers that are related to playing games and staying indoors when it's so hot outside and it's supposed to rain all weekend. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Right now I'm actually playing Merge Dragons on my laptop. It is a PC game, so I'm playing it like through the app, and I'm just fixing it up so that I can minimize it and see the chat. Okay. Okay, let me also see, can I hear myself? I can. Hi, Phineas. Hi, Ariana. How are you? How are you? Yeah, it is hot here. I am actually curious what the temperature is. And it's because I want you guys to hear a little bit of my clicky keys. I love this keyboard. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And I did a video that's coming out on Wednesday, kind of a midweek, help you get focused and so, and it's a typing video. It's a long one. It's like 30 minutes. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. It is 86 degrees where I am, and in Celsius that's 30 degrees. Yikes. It's supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain all weekend, and yet still be in the 90s or in the 30s if we're talking Celsius. It's crazy, 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 crazy. So I love typing. I love typing. And these nails are a perfect length to do typing, because I don't like it when my nails are really long. I get tripped up. So I have some playing cards tonight. And my little Stitch lunchbox, mini lunchbox. "18 degrees and you're melting." That's probably about as much as I can handle. I think if that's like 75 degrees is like where I tap out. And in my Stitch mini lunchbox are a lot of the cards that are supposed to be in this deck. I made a mess because I was trying to do way back. I did this like, not tarot role play, but like, because they're all positivity cards, and I made a mess. So I'm gonna like organize them tonight and trying to like put them back in the box. I also have my fun beauty kit. A friend of mine sent me this. It's like one of these kits you can get in the local bookstore, and it's just fun. And the little guy in it, like I don't have religion like that, but the little guy in it is really kind of tingly. And it's fun, it's fun, it's fun, it's fun, it's fun. And it comes with a little mini book to tap. Also tonight have my magnifying glass. It does have a light. It does have a light. So just light warning. Okay, so light warning. So we can try to do a little bit of light. Hello, Cole. Hello, Cole. Oh, you think the little guy is scary? He's just a stuffy. He's just a stuffy for pretend. So I might need, in order to read some of the playing cards, my magnifying glass. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it, Arya. And magnifying glass in case I need to be able to read something. I have a box of a puzzle that I started in the fall. Done a couple of videos with it, and I tried to start putting the pieces on parchment paper. So I think that'll be Tingles. And then some puzzle sounds. And then, depending on how crowded the desk gets. Oh, this is heavy. I had mentioned that I got a Mahjong set a long time ago. Not a long time ago, maybe 2 years ago. When I was a little kid, my Lola had a Mahjong set, and I was not allowed to play because I was too small. But I always thought that they were so pretty. The tiles were so pretty. So I got a mini set for myself because I always said I wanted one. Oh, look. You see this? This is red ink. This is my leaky pen that I'm still struggling with. How did it even happen? Look at this. It must be on something that I have that I've taken out. We'll see. It'll be the mystery. It'll be the mystery. But anyway, the tiles, I put them in a cookie jar because they're very heavy. They're also really tingly. And the only version that I know how to play is solitaire. Oops, that was loud, that was loud, that was loud, that was loud. I wonder if it's at the bottom of this. Where is that? Where is it coming from? No, it's not here. I know where it's from. I know where it's from. It's the bottom of the magnifying glass. Bottom of the magnifying glass. Because it sits in the pen cup. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. I solved the mystery. How tingly is that? Is that tingly? Is that tingly? I'm gonna get a paper towel. I'll be right back. So much for Amazon basics, huh? Look at that, look at that. Oh my goodness, we solved the mystery. We solved the mystery. We looked at the clues. We looked at the clues. That was gonna drive me insane. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely nuts. Okay. I'm glad I solved that mystery. So, okay, and I can see the computer now, so I'm caught up in the chat. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Oh my. What a way to start a show. I think it's good now. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Oh good, oh good, oh good. Okay. That's funny. That's what I get for playing with the little green guy. Okay, he's not scary. He's good. Barnes and Nobles. I mean, I think they have them everywhere now, or probably have for like ever. The store is like over a century old, but in the front they have these little gag gifts, and so people are always getting me gag gifts. Because I'm a fidgeter. I was a fidgeter before it was cool. So these are my cards. Yeah, he's for fun. He's for fun. He's a little cuddly guy. Cuddly guy. And the book talks about, like, actually, I don't know what that is. It says, oh, it's like the history of voodoo. And just talking about, like, honestly, how it evolved in American culture. But it's tingly, it's tingly. Little toys are always tingly. Oh. Okay, so I have an empty deck. I gotta find my cards. It's my Superman. I need my cards. These are some positivity cards. And these are little gemstones. I love these because they're like, they tell you what the mineral is. And they give you the little silly, what it might be good for. I don't, like, know what the relationship is between things. I just think it's cute. So if that stone is supposed to mean that, and it makes you happy, then, and you like to wear it, go for it. But how pretty are they? How pretty, how pretty, how pretty. There's a whole bunch of Superman ones. And that's the backs, and this, the detail is so cool. So cool. Oops, he's upside down. So cool, so cool. I heard that they finished filming one of the Superman movies, the one with the new guy. San Diego Comic-Con was last weekend. There was a lot of big news. Robert Downey Jr. is coming back. That's gonna, I read comics, so I think I know what's gonna happen. I think I know what they're gonna do. But that's just based on previous readings. I have been wanting to organize these for a while. Like, I haven't been able to play solitaire or anything like that. Because my decks are a mess. And I need to clear up some space on my desk, because I know that there have been some requests this week, so I'll respond to comments. Somebody wanted a room tour, and I have a couple of little repairs that need to be made, like little arts and crafts repairs, so we can do that together. So I'm gonna make a video of that where I'm gonna tingly touch all of the stuff, the flower pots, the everything that's on the set, and repair a couple of things with gemstones. And at some point I need to fix my puppets so I can actually show them to you guys, because right now they look ridiculous. they're incomplete. Oh look, here's the Joker card. Joker. almost done. Almost done. Yeah, that's it. So, which texture do you guys think sounds the best? Oh, somebody said something about comic books. I saw it. What happened? Where did it go? I thought I saw something about the Avengers. Avengers 12 starring an 85-year-old DJ. Seriously. Gen X is still waiting because Mercer all still getting rehired for stuff. I'm just kidding. sense of humor. But yeah, it's kind of insane. So which sounds better, this one or this one? Or this last deck? What do you think? I was wondering why that felt like there was still some in this box. These are all the ones that are like positive affirmations. Just gonna shuffle them so we have some shuffling sounds. These have not been shuffled. Maybe it's the humidity. I think the Superman deck sounds the best too. It has a little bit of a texture to it that's not a traditional like Vegas style. I realize you guys can't see. My dirty desk is dirty. It's got paint stains on it. I just want you to give you guys the shuffle. So which shuffle sounds better, that one? And then we'll shuffle the Superman deck. I think this one sounds the freshest. So I'm gonna put this deck away. So I might attempt, if you guys, I know there was another request for speaking multiple languages. Más lenguas. Uno, dos, tres. Speaking in English and Spanish, so I'm going to do positive affirmations in English and in Spanish, and as much as I can in Filipino. Filipino, if you listen to it enough, sounds a lot like English and Spanish, and then a language that you're not quite sure what it is. It's the Tagalog influence and all that other, like, the tribe. Then this is the second deck. We're gonna put away this one. There's lots of pretty stones. I do have a stone collection. It's a small collection that I've grown over the years. So I am also going to do another video at some point where I'll identify the stones put these away too. I do not know any card tricks. I wish I did. And I could go on Penn and Teller. Am I still here? Am I still here? Am I still going? I accidentally hit a button. I hit a button. It looks like it's still live. Okay, good. It might have paused for you guys. But it looks like it's still going. Okay. That was weird. When I moved the phone out, I hit the button that tries to turn off the phone, and I'm like, no, not right now, thank you. So we gotta put our toys away before we start playing with the next one. Had a metal lunchbox when I was in kindergarten. It was yellow. Who was the character? I wanted the Superman one, but instead I got, it was yellow. I think it was a Smurf one. Yeah, it was Smurfs. Thermos in it. Oh, those were the days. They don't make lunch boxes like that anymore. So I got this puzzle, and I've never been good at these size puzzles, but they are very tingly, so I keep making attempts every now and again. This side sounds better. Cloudy. It's pretty cloudy. Light warning. I don't know if you guys like light triggers. How to buy a puzzle out about how to buy hold on. Wanting to buy a puzzle out of boredom. Yeah, it's so hard to like figure out what to do in the age of having too much to do. I'm gonna play a video game. I'm gonna watch YouTube. I'm gonna do something old-fashioned, like play with the puzzle. But I think it's good to do some of the old-fashioned stuff every now and again. That's why I like to read so much. All right, lights. Let me try some of this. Let me just try some of this, and then you guys can let me know if I'm getting any better. I haven't tried it in a while. I can't even find the light. Oh, I found it. Okay. Some weird stuff going on because it's reflecting off of the ring light too. Yeah, just what do you think? Is it a little? Is it at all kind of doing something? Any tingles? Any tingles? try to turn it off, and I turn it off, and yeah, the button's on this side, but the light is on this side. And this makes me think it's a button, but it's a false button. It's a false button. Button trickery. I've been tricked by the button. Button. I think this is gonna be the last week for the snails. I do have another video. I forget what's coming out on Monday. I have a video already posted for Monday and Wednesday. I'm gonna try to do one for Tuesday and Thursday, but there's a lot going on that I also have to do. And I want to make sure that I have time to try to do longer videos. I think the shortest ones I want like at least 15 minutes. At least 15 minutes. This puzzle's like real commercial style, you know? It's not like, it's this artist, it's an American artist, and it's not, it's just what you would find in the toy store, the toy section of the drugstore. Or at least that's how things are filed in New York. Provides, it's hollow inside, you know, there's space, so there's like a little bit of an echo. No, this is what I've done in it so far. This is parchment paper, so I'll try to move slowly. And see how silly I am? You see how silly I am? Yeah, that's just some silly nonsense right there. But I'll just have to use an X-Acto knife and cut out when the time comes, because at least these pieces are together. I managed to get that corner. That's messed up from where I bent it to store it. And it's right there is where I ended it. Yes, I used craft glue. But that's why I put it on parchment paper and not anything heavier, so it would still be malleable enough for me to fix my errors. I wouldn't be able to like fix it if it was on a cardstock or anything thicker than this. But that's the kind of stuff I do when I'm bored and stuck inside. I'm not the kind of New Yorker that goes out to a lot of places anyway. I miss being in the parks, so it's just too hot. How long did it take to get that far? I did it in like 2 nights. I just separated the edges from the insides and then put them together and then glued it and called it a day. And that's one side. I also wanted to get an idea of how much space I was going to need. It's pretty darn big. Real estate in New York can't handle that big a puzzle. You have to do something. And here's the other side, which I believe I made even more mistakes with. No, knows? Maybe it'll just be some kind of avant-garde art. I managed to get this much, and then I made my error. Gap in the tracks, gap in the tracks. I did get this corner. So yeah, that's my puzzle situation. If you don't go outside that much, when do you get to say, I am walking here? Oh, I just can't seem to leave the house between July and August. I mean, I go around the block, I get my groceries, but no, the whole I'm walking here, that happens September through June. I actually have said, hey, I'm walking here, but not to taxis, to people, you know. I'm very tall. I'm tall, I'm 5'7", but I'm kind of like narrow this way, so it's just like, you didn't just run into a light pole. Taxis go in New York City, at this point, you can walk quicker. I think that's the difference between New York and all the other major cities. I haven't been to every major city in the US, but I've been to like Chicago, Boston, DC, San Francisco, a few others, like all up and down the East Coast. And the difference is New York, you can walk and you can take public transportation everywhere, pretty much, like 85%, I would say, because there's just so much public transportation. This is what the puzzle's supposed to look like. But yeah, I'm walking here. And also, I will not enter a subway. Nope. During the months of July and August. No, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. It is too hot. I would rather walk the equivalent of 3 miles, which is about 60 blocks, and get on the subway. It's too hot. You can walk. You can stop in a bodega, get an ice pop or something. This is a cookie jar, a cookie can. I couldn't get the label off. Still has a nice texture here. And then there's this side. This subway is supposed to have AC. Supposed to have AC. And most of the time, it's serviceable. But on the occasion, it is very rare in New York City. You see a train go by a subway, right? And it's empty. And everybody's on the platform, and you're like, why is that one empty? Opens up, blast of heat comes out. No, you're waiting for that next one. Or you go back upstairs. I usually just go back upstairs. It's not as bad in the Bronx because a lot of our subways are actually elevated. Still, still. This is from the Mahjong set. I'm just gonna play with them because they're pretty tingly while I answer any other questions. But yeah, you can like look up not horror stories, but stories about the New York City subway. I'm trying to elevate a little bit so that you guys can see this. Okay. If this was the box that the Mahjong set originally came in, it's like cardboard. I'm amazed that it managed the shipping. Yeah, okay, so we'll play with a few of them on top of the puzzle box. I am not even sure what a lot of them mean. A lot of the symbols mean. I know these are numbers, so like this is 3 little circle guys, and that I know when I'm playing solitaire, I'm supposed to match it with other like numbers. Like there's a 9. And then the characters, I know the character's supposed to be a number, but or a name of something. I do not know them. That is my fault. That is my fault. And then I think these are symbols. They mean things. They mean things. But I do not have my cheat sheet of what they mean. But they sound amazing. I just remember all the Lolas and aunties, all the titas, just playing. This sound was so soothing to me. And I like how they would shuffle them. And this is like a small travel set. This is not a full-size tile, which makes them even cuter, I think. Yeah, it's just, and I like to line these all up. I like to line them up like this, and all of the tiles, and then flip them over, and I'm playing like a game, like matching, just matching with myself. There was a game called Memory back when I was a kid, and it was like playing cards, and you had to flip them over and try to find the match. There's so many games like that that are online now, and I mean on my Kindle, I know I had a Mahjong game that was solitaire, but there's something about actually being able to touch the tiles and play with them. Apparently it is super addictive. I know that a lot of the tios, the uncles, used to gamble, so playing this. But they kept it in the family, so I don't know. I was too small. But I love the sound. I find it so like soothing. And I think like the older people used to play this as like a way to gather, and they would gossip, and they would like talk about the food, like who made what, and criticize everybody. You know, that's what they did. And I know that there's like an American version of Mahjong versus the Filipino version of Mahjong versus the Chinese version of Mahjong, and I think there's a lot of different versions in China as well. But yeah, I really like the idea in the nowadays of being sure to also play with like toys. Because, I mean, we have fingers for a reason. That's That's why I still like to use a keyboard instead of like an iPad. The things that I see people just doing with a stylus on their tablets, I'm like, oh, I guess I could use them to replace paper, but not ready, not ready. These are the rules that came with the set, but it's also like for more than, they're not like, it's not a solitary game, so I need to get a bunch of people. I think I need at least four. Oh, I haven't done any book scratching, and I have a notebook that I started using that's very tingly, so I'm gonna grab that. And I can lift you guys all up a little bit. I don't see my sniffy fans on, but I'm sure they'll watch later, so. I hope you guys liked the perfume shop. So this notebook is like, looks like a fake, not a fake, but it looks like how a hardcover book could be in a library, and like maybe this is the author's title, or the author's name, and there's the title of the book, or volume something, you know, so it's like, it's actually raised a bit. Nice texture. It has a little bit of stitching right here, and it's kind of raised, so it does have a little bit of a gripping sound. And it's kind of like a bassy tap, I think. And it's, I feel like, scratching and just super smooth. I actually already started in doing some history work, and there's some things that I need to look up, and it will be for an episode on a channel that I'm developing later, which is more like teachery. So I'm kind of just putting a lot of facts that I want to talk about in this notebook. And the pages are nice and big. Like the lines are nice and wide, because these glasses are my everyday, and they're pretty thick. But I still need reading glasses. Or my magnifying glass. So I'm hoping that they develop special magnifying glasses that, you know, for when I can't see at all. Or that they like Tony Stark me and give me like robot eyes. I think I'd be cool with that. I think I'd be cool with that. My vision's always been bad, even when I was a kid. And yet, what do? I look at the phone, I play games, I do everything. I have them. I have them, so I'm gonna use them. So I can't use them anymore. But I'm sure there'll be some strange development that you'll have to pay an arm and a leg for, probably. So, unless I volunteer to be some like trial patient. Yeah, and then the sci-fi novel begins. Always. Monthly subscription for eyesight. Yeah, exactly. It'll be like, what is that thing called? Neuralink? I think they call it Neuralink. And it'll probably be like attached somewhere, and then you'll get a little thing that'll appear before your eyes, like in 3-body, and it'll be like, subscription ends on August 2. Please renew. Blink once to renew. Blink 7 times to cancel. Have to keep a sense of humor, awareness, and a sense of humor, or I'd lose my mind. I'd lose my mind. Here's a Filipino phrase I know. Bahala na. Don't worry about it. Bahala na. Bahala na. Bahala na. That's kind of what this history stuff is about, like taking the good too, not just the bad. We know all the bad, we know all the bad, we know all the bad, we know all the bad. But what is something we can take? And that's usually the arts, and more importantly, the food. Comida. Comida, comida. Food. Yum, 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 yum. So, yeah. And legends. Legends are so cool. I just really like the stories. Blink 7 times, perform a backflip, and solve the following mathematical equation to cancel your subscription. You guys, I'm pretty good at advanced math, so if it gets to that point, I'll make sure there's some lessons on how to do like ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, you know, the quadratic equation, or like something like, I don't know, I can't think of any formulas now. Equals mc squared, duh, right? That was the Pythagorean theorem before. So yeah, I would not be surprised if they're going to have us try to do some mathematical equations. It's like, prove you're not a robot. But the robots are probably better at math than us. Seriously, what did I do? I recorded a video for Monday and I cannot remember what it's about. Things have been hectic. This is actually project number 4 that I'm working on. I worked on this week project number 2. I'm just waiting on people to get back to me. Project 3 is a collection of my poems. I need to start putting them together. They're just taking up space in my notebooks. I need to start publishing, so I gotta put that together. And then this is for my history stuff. I know, it seems like a lot. It seems like a lot. It's nothing compared to when I was a teacher. I'm just taking the time and I have it to put my passion projects together. So I'm looking forward to sharing everything. about everybody. Just creativity, just focusing on the creativity and the storytelling. That's my goal. But sneaking in some math there as necessary. Keep up with the robot overlords. Well, anyway. I'm going to, because it's hot, which is hot, I'm going to read some positive affirmations for a little while longer to kind of round out the hour. Shuffle it. And I'll play the Superman cards a little bit too, because I think they sound better. That was lazy. Not gonna make any Vegas owners happy with my shuffling. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna need to clean it a little bit. It is quite dusty. Quite dusty. Okay. Your fortune is you listen to your intuition and trust your inner guide. Good idea. Listen to your intuition and trust your inner guide. It's good advice. And one more. This one says, you are creatively inspired by the world around you. That one might be mine, because that's literally what this is about. Did you notice my nail fell off? It's about time. Because I was vigorous. Trying to clean that magnifying glass with my t-shirt. Vicious. It's actually a pretty good brand. Oh, I think the fridge coming to visit. It's a pretty good brand of nails because it lasts like a good week. There's a Fridgie. Fridgie's gotta come and say hello. Fridgie's like, is it dinner time? I have no more of that granola that I made. I need to make more, but not in this heat. Let me see. I'm gonna deal out of hands. Okay, let's see. God. All right, let's see what you got. Did you get anything? You got a king and a 3 and a 10 and a 7 and a 6. That's nothing. Fold. Let's try some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm totally cheating. Okay, let's see about this hand. You have a king, pair of 7s, a 10 and a 2. Okay, I think this one's a little better. Let's see what's the next hand look like. Let's see. Oh, this one's kind of crappy. It's just queen high. 3, 4, 5. I mean, come on. We'd have to take down at least this. And hope for the straight. Oh, no. Like, can I not look at numbers? No, I can't. There we go. See, I did it again. I cannot see numbers from the reverse. These eyes. There we go. Now that might be the beginning of the hands. That might be the beginning of the hands. Maybe. Let's try another one. Let's try. Yeah, let's see. Now all of these together might be a better hand. See, this is not too bad. This isn't too bad. Because, there's potential here. There's potential. I don't know. I think we'll fold with that one too. Last hand. Oh no. What a hand. Two jokers. A pair of jokers. That's a choke. King ace four. I mean, do you think we'd win with this hand? Would we win? Depends on what kind of game we're playing. So colorful. I can't remember how long I've had these, where I got them from. No idea. Could have been anywhere. Anywhere. Okay. So, I now have a big dent in my death that needed to be made. These are all gonna go away for the time being, so I can focus on some new sounds and stuff. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. There's a video coming out on Monday and Wednesday for sure. If everything goes according to plan, there's a couple of other videos that'll come out. If not, then they'll be for the following week. But yeah, so I'll definitely be live next Friday unless Wi-Fi, power, anything else goes out. Ariana, I hear you. It's what we have to deal with. I would never have thought about this situation even 10 years ago, let alone 5, let alone. So I hope you guys all have a good weekend, some of the rest of your night, and if you're watching on the replay, thank you. And yeah, stay cool, stay cozy, whatever that means for you, wherever you are. I am going to dunk my head in some ice water. Much love. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Have a great one, everybody. Thank you.